very important lecture. I just want to take a moment to thank all of my supporters and all of my subscribers, everyone for supporting my YouTube channel. You know, my YouTube channel truly would not be where it's at today without all of my supporters. So with that being said, let's get on down to today's this morning very important lecture, which I've been wanting to do a lecture on this topic for a while now, is how to travel abroad without going into debt, aka self-funding your travel dreams. And all of these tips and strategies that I'm going to present, I personally use every last one of them. And I'm telling you, these tips and strategy is working for me. Because if the audience is aware, you know, I took a guided tour to Cairo, Egypt, December of 2023. And that was a spiritual journey that has been on my bucket list all of my life. And it was breathtaking. And I can say one thing, I did not go into debt to take that guided tour. One of the main things you gotta do in terms of traveling abroad, in you know, financing your travel dreams, is beginning now. You have got to develop a saving budget for your travel dreams. You know, especially when the minute I returned from my guided tour in Cairo, Egypt in December of 2023, one of the first things I did was I sat down and I developed a saving budget for my next guided tour that I'm getting ready to take in November of 2024 to go see Italy and Rome. I'm gonna be over there for about 9 or 10 days. So December 2023, when I returned from my guided tour to Cairo, Egypt, I literally began to set up my saving budget for the next guided tour. And I'm going to continue to do that until infinity, as long as God give me the ability to do this. So that's critical. That is critical. Another tip and strategy is have a very good travel agent. And I would strongly recommend, when you're going abroad, have a very good travel agent, and they will have really good package deals for a guided tour. And let me explain to you what that guided tour means. It means it is paying for the flight, it's paying for that guide. You're going to be in a guided tour with other people. It's paying for your hotel lodging, your transportation, the various tickets you need when they have that itinerary when you're going to all of these sites. Your food is a package deal versus trying to do it on your own and spending a truckload of money. So have a good travel agent, get a package deal, do a guided tour, and I'm telling you, you can literally travel all over this world for a very economical price, as long as you set that budget. Also, in terms of self-financing your travel dreams abroad, is, you know, you may need to get a side hustle for the purposes of financing your dreams, not just your travel dreams, but your financial goals, your investments, increase your portfolio, your financial portfolio, your travel dreams, meaning get another stream of income and have a purpose for that money. Or if you don't want to get a side hustle, create your own stream of income. You know, I have my company, Paris and Associates Resource Center, although I'm fully retired, but my company, Paris and Associates Resource Center, is a stream of income. My royalty checks for my book, Awake Financial Freedom, that I get every quarter, is a stream of income. My YouTube checks is a stream of income. And then my retirement checks is another stream of income. So you create other streams of income. And for one of those streams of income, you know, reserve that money to self-finance your travel dreams all over the world without going in debt. I'm telling you, this strategy works. And because I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a businesswoman, the money I spend to travel abroad that I pay my travel agent, I turn around and write all of it off as a business expense, because by me being a content creator, my channel is monetized. So when I'm doing these travels, you go see these 7 wonders of the world, I'm gonna block out a little time to do some live footage, and then I'm gonna turn over all of those receipts to my public accountant and write it off as a business expense, and that's gonna have a direct impact on my taxable income. So you gotta be creative. You gotta be creative if you want to travel this world debt-free. I cannot stress enough in terms of having a good travel agent. I use Vacation to Go. You know, my next guided tour to Italy and Rome, that bill has been paid. That bill is already paid. I start working on this, the game plan to pay for my next guided tour, which is already paid. It's been paid. I'll be going for almost 10 days in first week in the first week in December, that first 10 days, November. So my point is, I have already, I got all my receipts to turn into my CPA when I get ready to file for my business taxes and personal taxes the end of the year. So my next guided tour is already paid for. So what do you think I've already done? I have already developed a strategic plan right now for my next guided tour after this guided tour to go to France. So I'm already budgeting and planning for the next guided tour, and I hadn't even returned from Italy and Rome, people. This is how you do it. The key thing is, do not create new debt. Don't charge it on your credit card. I use my debit card. I use a certain, because the trip is already paid for, so I'm going to have a certain amount of spending money, because you got to do the coin transfer of currency. So I don't really need a whole lot of money once I get there, because everything is paid for. So I'm now, with the money I do spend, will just be for smaller stuff, and that's budget. But I say that to say, you keep it moving forward, and literally you can travel this world debt-free, but you got to be strategic. If you have other streams of income, you have a purpose for that other stream of income to self-fund your dreams. And then if you are a businessman or a woman, you can turn around and write it off as a business expense. This is the key right here, people. This is the strategy plan. And even whatever money I make off YouTube, I reinvest that money. Whatever money I make off my company, I reinvest that money. I use some of that money to self-fund my dreams. And I don't even touch my retirement checks. This is the blueprint right here. This is the blueprint right here. You got folks, and this is real talk, going in debt to take a vacation, going in debt to travel, behind on their mortgage, behind on their car note, a lights got about to be turned off, and taking care of their kids. This is real talk. I owe nobody nothing. My bill for my next guided tour is $0. And I'm already working on the next guided tour. Got plenty time to get that next bill paid for. And this is how you do it. Do not go in debt to travel. Do not create new debt to travel. I don't even own credit cards. I do not own credit cards. If I need to swipe something, I use my debit card where it's coming directly out of my checking account. When I travel abroad, you can use your debit card, and then that's triking my spending, because I'm gonna need to trike it to turn it over to my certified public accountant when I file my business and personal taxes. So it's all laid out, people. I don't owe nobody nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm getting ready to take a guided tour to Italy and Rome for almost 10 days in the month of November 2024. The bill already paid for. I'm already working on paying for my next guided tour. And I'm going to continue to do the next and the next and the next and the next. I'm strategic, people. I don't believe in going in debt. That's the concept of my channel, is how to rise above your financial situation. That's the concept of my book, when I gave my powerful testimony on how I rose from financial destruction. This is real talk. You got people taking vacations throughout the year going in debt. You got folks going on weekend getaways, going on debt just to profile and present that fake life. This is real talk. I'm the real deal. And this is how I travel abroad without going in debt, without creating new debt and turn right around and write it off as a business expense. My income tax return from last year was so high, all that money I got, I turned around and reinvested that money in my financial portfolio. Ain't playing. This thing is real, people. And I tell folks, you got to put it on paper. I got on my strategic business plan in terms of the steps that I must take to pay for the next trip abroad, in the nets. And it's a beautiful thing when you can travel this world debt-free and you don't owe nobody nothing. You can enjoy that trip. You can enjoy that experience. And when you return, you ain't got no bills waiting on you. This is powerful, people. I did not learn this in graduate school. The only thing college taught me was how to get in debt, school loan, credit cards, drowning in a sea of debt. College ain't teaching you with this nugget I'm dropping. This is real talk. So again, share this information. I use every last one of these tips and strategies. And it's to the point now I'm literally flipping a coin on a rural map. And wherever that coin drop, that's where I'm going. There you go. Got it by the Spirit. Wherever that coin drop, got it by the Spirit. That would be my next travel abroad, debt-free. So again, share this information. Do not forget to mark your calendar for September the 25th or the 29th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to present my winning format to my manuscript. My book title, Awake Financial Freedom, was accepted by 2 world-renowned publishing companies. I will get quarterly checks from Page Publishing Company and Audio Book Network every quarter for the rest of my life. When that money hit me, I reinvest that money. I use a percentage of that money to in my travel account, and I just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Use your talents, use your skills to create other streams of income. Although I'm retired, my other streams of income is literally surpassing my retirement income every month. That's why I don't even have to touch that money. I reinvest it. This is power, people. The key thing is, don't create new debt. The key thing is, as you pay off a bill, as you pay off a debt, that same money that you would have been spending on that debt, now you invest that money into your 401, your financial portfolio, increase your emergency savings account. As you pay off those credit cards, as you pay off that car note, that truck note, as you pay off that mortgage, as you pay off that school loan, as you pay off those personal loans, and then you got to start hyper spending. You can't travel the world if you're hyper spending every week. You can't travel the world if you're going to the mall every week. You can't travel the world if you're ordering stuff online every day. Really? That defeats the purpose. That defeats the purpose. And then when it comes time to travel for real, then you swipe in the credit card. Now you're creating more debt. This is real talk. I'm walking the walk, people. And it's a powerful thing. It don't matter what unexpected financial emergency come my way. I can deal with that financial emergency without skipping a beat. This is real talk, because you got to be wise with your money. You got to be strategic with money. You got to respect your money, because if not, you are literally going to work yourself to death. And you're not going to be able to travel the world and smell the roses. And I'm here to tell you, share this information. Somebody might need to hear it. This is real talk. In November of 2024, I will literally be in Italy, traveling to Rome in a guided tour. I would be meeting people from all over the world. When I did my guided tour in Cairo, Egypt, I saw explosive growth in my YouTube channel, explosive growth in the sales of my book. Now my YouTube channel is now eligible for brand deals, where corporate America is sending me contracts to enter into a contractual agreement where they're going to pay me to market their product, service, and brand. People, that's where the real money is. The real money is not in super chats and memberships and all of that. No, the real money when you're tapping into those international markets and getting those brand deals as a content creator. But make no mistake, it took me 4 years to get my channel to this stratosphere with a lot of work, and the work ain't over. I'm working more harder now than ever. 4 years of blood, sweat, and tears to propel my channel to the stratosphere now. I'm going to be able to reap the benefits of all of my hard labor as long as I keep God first. And it took 4 years to do this. So anybody who think they can step on these platforms and make a whole lot of money with little effort, you're in for a rude awakening. And if you're just money driven versus being guided by the Spirit and internally driven, you ain't gonna last. I have been internally driven my entire life. I don't do easy in any shape, form, or fashion in any area of my life. That's one of the reasons I selected YouTube versus those other social medias. YouTube is the grandfather of social media, and they ain't playing. It took me blood, sweat, and tears to get that silver play button award, for real, for real. It took me blood, sweat, and tears to get my channel to this stratosphere, and it's no joke, people. So if you are not internally driven, if you are not guided by the Spirit, you will not last as a content creator. This is real talk. So again, share this information. Again, I want to thank all of my supporters, my subscribers, everybody for supporting my channel. Be on the lookout. I'm getting ready to do some more live footage on my next guided tour. There's certain parts I do live footage that I deplug, then I enjoy that guided tour because the cameras ain't rolling on me 24/7. But I got to do a percentage of guided, a percentage of live footage to be able to write it off as a business expense, and I will do that. That's all I have. Simplify, Simple Fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.